starts with you have to eat again a half hour after, and it ends with your computer crashing in the middle of a.
I'm going back to Zoom. I am going back to Zoom.
Wait, real quick, Ski Mash. You like StreamYard? StreamYard is like the easiest. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, which is a little more challenging, but StreamYard.
Somebody's doing well.
I'm doing okay, but I'm saying StreamYard is pretty user friendly. You think? But MLC just does Zoom. It's that easy. You just do Zoom, and then Adam adds a little overlay.
That's what I did for a long time, but when you use StreamYard, you could throw all kinds of shit on the screen, just like
way more interactive.
It is cool. Where's Gary? Oh my God! I'm gonna weigh in. That's great,
Why are you so defensive? I told the guys. Look at your fucking funeral, you fucking mother!
Sprints, and we would do like
this fucking thing. I drove here, took a shower for this.
I'd like to Zoom, but the thing is, Zoom, whenever they would do an update, they would email you about the changes. And so you could deliver those changes and become accustomed to it. StreamYard, they just make the changes. And so last week, I thought we were live the whole time.
This is the part of the show we talk about our streaming services. People
people want to learn. Hey,
that's right.
Hey, as
Please
a matter
continue.
of fact, though, no, but real quick, people want to start their own show. People should do it. I know you guys your lives have improved from listening to your show since you started to do a show. It's funny how being creative and actually creating something, that's the actual key to life, because life is like, we're just here for a little bit of time, then we die.
Right.
So while we're here, we got to create something. So, I don't see you guys creating a big family. Maybe one day, and I don't have a big family myself either. One day I will, but I'm saying, so at least we're creating something.
That cat? You got that cat making
I
noise
got cat. That's what I'm saying. We got it. That makes it so hard to get laid with the cat. Actually, it's not. I can still get pussy with the pussy.
I got to talk to you about getting pussy. I need help. We'll talk about that later.
You still can. Actually, the pheromones, I have what is called toxoplasmosis. There's a parasite with dealing with the cat's fecal matter.
And what it does, disgusting.
Yeah, it's called a crazy cat lady syndrome. But actually, when girls get in here and they get a whiff of that toxoplasmosis, and me so infected with it, it's like that Bill Cosby Spanish fly that he would use. That he used to date rape joke. Oh, I bone hard, and then I bone soft. I bone all kinds of ways. I bone gentle. Really? I bone vicious. Yeah, I sport fuck. I do all kinds.
Nice. Hold on.
I know
what is sport fuck?
No,
well, it's when you sport fucking is when you compete sexually against each other in a sporting manner with sex.
So like
it's
you're in a bar and you're like, all right, one of us is gonna fuck this chick and we're gonna go in and get her. Is that what?
No, well, the girl and me versus the girl. We're both competing. Who can handle the most? Who can take it to Pound Town the hardest? And guess what? When you're doing that, I lose all the time. All the time. These ladies they're built for tough. A lot of the ones you're from Tyler, right? Is that correct?
Yeah. From Tyler.
I'm from Dallas. I'm East Texas. I know everybody. I know a lot of people in Longview, Tyler, Marshall.
Have you been to Tyler?
Yeah, well, do you know a girl who actually became an adult film star? Her name's Bryn Tyler. Have you ever heard of her?
Of course.
Yeah, she's a good friend of mine. I knew her very. Yes, she's a very nice person.
Didn't she get fucked in a Tesla?
I've never had sex with her, but she sport fucked a lot of people. She was a professional sex. She was signed with Vivid, I believe. One of the biggest
sexer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was the real deal. She was signed to one of the highest levels, but she's from Tyler. And so I had mutual friends with her. She was actually really nice. But it's funny, people don't realize East Texas is like salt of the earth. You know what I mean?
East Texas is really the salt of the earth. Like I went to school with Patrick Mahomes. He graduated a year after me.
But his brother is so fucking lame. I hate his brother.
I was in Whataburger one day on fucking Highway 323. It's me and a couple buddies. And Jackson Mahomes walks in, and he starts doing one of those TikTok things. And
At the Whataburger in Tyler?
In the Whataburger.
Blow his head off.
And I stepped right in the fucking camera, and I said, shut the fuck up.
That's the pussy maker right there, the toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, this is the Toxo Cat. Okay.
I'm trying to enjoy my fucking burger.
Okay, go ahead. So you're trying to enjoy your burger, and you say, Jackson, you're a douche, you're a homo, and then
no, I didn't call him a homo. I called him a douche. Kidding. I said, dude, you're walking in here, people are trying to eat. It's 11 o'clock in the fucking night. We just got done leaving a concert, and you're in here doing a TikTok.
Dude, he was TikToking on Sean. He was TikToking on Sean Taylor's memorial grave, dude. He's the worst. And his brother's
a fucking asshole. Brittany Matthews, I graduated with her.
Why shut the fuck up? They were high school sweethearts. So you were in class with Brittany Matthews?
I was in class with Brittany Matthews in the 4th grade. White House High School. Check it out. We graduated 2013. I won't give you my real name, but you can easily find out.
I believe you. How could you make that up? But I'm saying she is the most annoying wag.
She is so annoying.
Wait, who is that?
Brittany
That's Mahomes' wife or fiance.
Oh, yeah, she is a bitch.
She graduated in my class, like from the same school. And it's just brutal how she's just yelling out everywhere and all the shit she's saying and the fucking pictures she puts out. Ooh, look at my ass. Like, bitch, you're ugly. Shut up.
Well, now let's get back on topic. He was talking about loose Texas women. I tell you, whatever his name is, Matt, who you were on MLC with, I feel like I'm gonna catch up to him and I haven't had sex in a long time. I don't do apps, and I live in a garage. I'm good looking. I'm a great fuck. What can you help me with? Do I need cytoplasm?
Toxoplasmosis? No, you don't need cytoplasm, but that helps a little bit. No, I'm kidding about that. But honestly, honest to God, you're not trying that hard because have you gone?
I'm not. I hate women.
Well, I know, but Jim, this is what you have to do, dude. You need a slump buster, and this is going to sound insensitive. People
I like that.
Yeah, this is what everybody's going to talk about, but you need what is called, if you haven't had sex in a while, you need a slump buster. Either a girl, and let me tell you what a slump buster is, either a short girl that's a little thick or a tall girl that's skinny.
Yes.
So you might need to bang a girl that's
taller.
taller.
Short and fat girls.
Absolutely.
Well, it's either or, like
that's
I remember. I had a slump
buster, name of the app, by the way.
Yeah, I had a slump buster, a little while ago, and she was tall. She was like 6 feet, so she's not getting laid by a lot of guys. Luckily, I'm 6'3", so I was able to take her to Pound Town. Like I said, you need a slump buster, and I don't want to be insensitive because sex, you create oxytocin, you create, it's not just something to play light with because there's STDs, it's an intense thing, but you need a slump buster. That's a fact.
Here's what's going on, Stan. So I feel like you're in that age range where you're kind of against the dating apps. You got to get on all.
Well, here's the thing, and we'll fill in our
dating apps.
I'll fill in our gracious guests as well. I was in a 6.5-year relationship up until the beginning of 2020.
You just got out of a 6.5-year relationship, Jim. Wow.
Right. And so that was in the heyday of the app. So when I was single, I never did the app because I didn't like it. That was when it first came out. And then I missed the whole 6 years of it. And now I'm 35. I'm not doing an app. And not because I hate apps as much as I'm OG. And I like the challenge because I'm an All-American athlete. I like the challenge of getting women in the wild. I don't like apps. I feel like it's cheating. And not only that, I'm 5'6" on a good day. It's weird. I don't play well on an app.
Jim, you need to bang a 6-foot tall chick. She will definitely bang.
That's my ex.
Well, exactly. Was your ex tall? How did I know that? People say I'm clairvoyant. How did I know that? Listen, for the people in the chat, you're like, "Oh, Alex, how do you know that?"
Oh my God! I think Alex is a new co-host.
I'm serious. Christ. I knew you needed to bang a tall girl, and the last girl you're dating was a tall girl because that's how it works. Because
almost 5'10".
Well, all my buddies that are 5'6", 5'8", they always date a hot girl that's a little taller than them. That's just how it works.
Long dick. I need long girls.
Yeah, well, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. You probably would have had a tall baby, but 6.5 years, it's hard to get back in the dating game. But this is what I will say. Dating is miserable. It's an absolute nightmare. But the girls, they actually want it, the sex stuff just as bad as you. If you actually go into it with that mentality, like not being desperate, I'm telling you,
what about anal?
What about anal?
Like a magnet, what about anal?
I believe. But you have to try. You have to go out there and meet bitches. And I'm a loner. I'm sure you don't want to go out and put on your nice shirt and smell good.
No, when I go out, I look like a piece of shit. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing a fucking tank top.
In order to get that carnal instinct, out of your body.
I when I go out, I look like a piece of garbage.
It's good advice.
Oh shit! Did I mute you guys? What's wrong?
No, we're good. We're just idiots. Unless you can't hear us.
Can you hear me? Oh wow! Come on, what's going on? Stan, so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What was I gonna say? I had something. Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Who cares?
What are we doing? A show? Who even cares?
Yeah, we're doing a show right now. This is Saturday night. We're all having fun. It's not.
I'm having a great
Tuesday.
time.
Oh, it's not Wednesday. It's not Thursday. It's not Friday. It's fucking Saturday. We're all having fun. I'm steering the ship now.
That's right.
Unlike this fucking fraud here. This guy is no longer.
Oh, Chad Zummick. Hey, you know, the thing is, I kind of, bitched at Chad, or I was going to talk about, talk a little shit. He came on my show. He was very,
I heard that.
He was very put off on my show, which is whatever.
Dude, I would love to do your show. We'd have a blast.
Well, we're on it. We're on it right now. We got
let's go. Let's fucking rock.
But what I'm
Saturday night.
What I'm saying is, what is his deal? Because he has
some drugs.
He got
party hard. But I'm saying Chad has the hookup. Why does he fuck it all up? With Kevin, I don't understand why he even started the beef.
He got mad because I did Kevin's show.
But who gives a shit? He did. So you guys hate each other that much? I know exactly that was.
Chad hates him. Exactly.
I don't hate him at all. I could give a fuck.
Chad's a weird bird.
But Chad is so mad because we used to have another guy on our show who not doxed, but like brought up all his criminal records and basically proved the fact that he stole credit cards.
Public
whatever.
Well, my family's in the bail bond business. I looked up. He has an extensive criminal record.
Exactly.
If it's one charge, multiple charges from one day.
By the way, I want to mention this. I have a $50 bet with Teamster Tim that Chad Zumach will do time. Now, Alex, do you think Chad Zumach will do at least a little bit of time, or you think he's just going to get probation?
It just depends on how he did it. Like, if he just overused your credit cards and didn't pay it back, that's not necessarily fraud. So I don't know.
36 charges. Stealing credit cards out of locker rooms.
Wow.
Anytime Fitness is the name of
Wait, shut the front door. I didn't realize that was the crime. So he was
Anytime Fitness in Tampa, Florida is the name of the
So he would just shut the fuck up. I believe you guys don't wait. He would go in the fucking locker room.
We're the soothsayers. Yes. We know what we're talking about. We have all the little birdies report to us.
I believe you, but that is insane. Wait, I didn't realize it was that criminal. I thought in my mind he was just running up a bunch of credit cards and not paying it off.
No. He was stealing wallets.
No, he stole wallets out of the gym.
He was stealing whole wallets out of a locker.
Now wait a minute. I have to not. Keeping it on the subject.
First of all, Stancil, I just want to know if
I'm smoking weeds. Now I'm gonna
Alex
just go to bed.
Thinks that he will do time for that in the state of Florida.
I mean, there's a big possibility, but him being a first-time offender, which I believe he is, that's one thing they will always give you.
But he's also been charged with DUI.
And stuff in Ohio. Yeah, I saw that where he got a DUI in Ohio and got fired from his job. But dude, I don't know. I mean, it's very possible. But like I said, because it's a kind of a now that I think about it, the 36 different people's identity. I hate to say it, I do think he would do some time. I think he would do a minimum $90
bet. TJ, I'm going to win this $50 bet, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to buy myself a new pair of shoes. TJ.
Because it's repetitive.
Go ahead. Sorry, you're the guest. You're the guest.
Well, I just want to say this, Jim. Then I want to hear exactly what you're saying. But because it's repetitive, because he stole it, he didn't use his own credit and screw up his own credit. He was using, like, some people lie about, how much money they have to get credit cards. That's fraud. Right. But I didn't realize he was actually using other people's credit cards. So now that changes my whole aspect. I do believe he will do some time, but it won't be extensive, and he'll get out. He'll be okay.
I don't believe it'll be extensive at all. I believe he'll do like maybe 2 to 4 weeks. And then he'll get out on maybe 2 to 4 weeks probation, and that's it. But as long as he at least does a couple days in jail, I get $50. So that's what I'm happy about, and I get a new pair of shoes because guess what? I'm not stealing credit cards.
Well, I'll tell you this much: I would not want to be in his shoes, with that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, have you seen the shoes? They're fucking terrible. They're green ridiculous. And blue, and show that picture.
Yeah, what is it? He does wear goofy clothes.
Look at those shoes. Look at these dumb shoes.
Look how dumb that
shoes of a 12-year-old. Now wait a minute. I have to address. We haven't done a show. I called into Mask versus Mask. Hey, big piece, Alex.
My piece, I would say, I wish it was bigger. I'll be honest.
Order these underwear.
These are for sale on skimaskcollective.com. That's a fact.
Yep.
I always wish I had. You see all those guys that protest. I'm a conspiracy tinfoil hat nutter, but
I want to talk about that too.
Oh, we'll get all deep. But I'm saying one thing I haven't got into is those people that go and protest for circumcision, anti-circumcision people. And then I sometimes think,
I used to
why did I get so? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then I kind of look at them like they're probably not wrong. Why did they cut my wiener?
Yeah,
What's that all about?
Do you remember on Matt and Shane's secret podcast when they were promoting the manhood?
I do, but we've been
I don't know.
Manhoodkennedy.com.
I remember.
Look it up.
Never forget.
I ordered one. I ordered the Gunsmoke edition.
And what is this thing? Slow down. What is it, Ski Mask?
It's a manhood. It's like
so
hood.
it's an add-on.
No. Look it up. It's manhoodcanada.com. You put it over your cock, and it's basically like
it's real. This is
circumcised. Real. Yes. Because when you're circumcised, your dick rubs against your jeans and everything like that.
That's what they claim, but why am I 35 and I can still beat off 3 times a day?
I don't know.
Yeah. I know.
I'm telling you, the manhood.
What if I had a thing on
it? I wore the manhood for 4 weeks, and then I jumped in my buddy's pool and lost it. And his dad found it in the skimmer, and he didn't allow me back for like 3 weeks.
Dude, that is insane that you put that on your genitals. I guess when you're exercising a lot.
I wore it every day. No, it felt great. I didn't feel shit when I was walking around. It was awesome.
I hate to say that, but I'm saying sometimes I got chafe. My penis. I'm always adjusting my dick.
I wear
these spandex, every day, and I'm always adjusting, and I'm always, but I couldn't wear that thing, dude. It looks like a humiliation ritual.
It's like a Tommy. It's like a Tommy.
Jim Stanza wears a man pawn.
It's like a Tommy Copper for your cock.
Jim, do you have prostate issues? Why do you have to wear the man pawn?
Oh, man pawn. Oh, I still have it in right now. I put it in at work. I work on my feet all day. I had to just check it was there. No. It's just common sense, really. No underwear because it's too sweaty. I'm a strong man, and it helps to it doesn't reduce swamp ass. It doesn't reduce swamp ass. It eliminates it altogether. Literally, not a drop. All from one little napkin. Yes,
not even on
the cheeks? Not a drop. That's why I wear it.
Wow, that's because you don't.
I got nothing for Tommy Copper, Tommy Cocker. Do you guys know this?
Is that Tommy John underwear? I don't
know. The arm sleeves.
Oh, you're talking about the
I was talking about his dick sleeve. He called it Tommy Cocker.
Well, that's kind of what that device was.
I guess it's what it's supposed to be. Wait, what was I gonna? Oh, wait a minute. I have to address the Chad stuff. Let me just get that out of the way.
Yeah, okay.
Because I didn't get to do that. I called into Mass versus Mass briefly.
Yeah, I forgot about that, dude. Me and Ski Mask 2 were briefly blacked out, and you called into the show. How was that?
Yeah, the show is classic if people haven't listened to it. But so Chad tweeted out my workplace with the phone number.
That's correct.
Wait, Jim, he tweeted out to try to get people to call and harass.
Yes, this was after our last show when we called Grove Street Bicycles.
Well, Chad's been on y'all's show twice, right? Or at least once.
He's been on 4 or 5
That was before my time.
4 or 5 times.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So
he doxed you. So he doxed you, and then what happened?
Technically, but
did people call your work?
No. Who? That's what I said. What did it get? It got like 3 likes. Who the fuck is looking at it?
Who
the fucking 0. But my point is, what he doesn't get is us calling those stores and those gyms was just a rebuttal from him having the guy from Grove Street Bikes on his show shitting on Kevin. We were already rebuttaling, and then it was done. And he had to come back and put my work stuff, which nobody cares about. And I've said my name on this show and tweeted it multiple times, which the only reason I have a name was because I did it when I had my ex, and it stuck, so I still have it. Nothing to do with my work anyway.
By the way, I sent Kevin a Chad's Chargers shirt earlier today.
Oh, beautiful.
Shay TK. Thank you. $20 donation. Wow. Shay TK.
Hey, who the fuck is in here? Fucking Stu Cluster just talking shit. Nobody sends us money.
No,
I don't know how.
Awesome.
If you want to donate, go to conspiracycastle.live. Thank you. Shay Shay's my biggest fan. And it's Spicy Sarah's birthday. So I got to say, happy birthday, Spicy Sarah. You are a queen in the salsa game. She actually sells salsa, some of the best salsa there ever will be everywhere. Okay, look, and now we're showing some things. So now we got a few freaking in the chat, dude.
Wait, I have to finish this off. I have a list of names here.
I thought this guy hated me, but and truly he forgot. He accidentally blocked me. This guy is awesome. He was on my show last week, I think. Going after jobs is a classist move. It is. Don't go.
Wait a minute. I have a list here, and Mr. Sark is on that list, and I would like to read this list that again one of my little birdies sent to me. I'm like the eunuch from Game of Thrones. I get messages all day long. People report to me.
Beautiful.
I love them all. So you can't hide. I'm just gonna. Now, I was originally thinking of making threats with this list.
Stan, so before you read this, will you please put the hat on the correct way?
This is the correct.
No,
well,
put it on the other way.
Oh, the George Washington
This is actually
way.
the correct way.
Put it on the
as
George
a seaman,
Washington way, please.
As a fellow seaman, you should know that. This is the.
Yes, put it on. I like it when you wear it like that.
That's the
This
way
is
to
my
wear
Napoleon
it.
way.
That has way more swag.
All right, I have a list of names that were sent to me of people who liked Chad's tweet containing my work info.
Okay.
That somebody sent to me the other day.
I can't wait to hear this.
Now, I was originally, when I first saw it, I thought of making violent threats and bounties.
Of course.
I've lightened since, and I respect liking things to stir the pot. So I'm just going to read these just to read them, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Right. We'll let other
Let's
people.
hear. I want to read him. Yes,
Here we go. No, it's a very quick list, luckily, because nobody cares about Chad's tweet. Dominic Sin.
Wow. He's
Angry Polar Bear. Anaphorian Sark. Zinger Doodle. And that's it. And the funny part is the last person to like it, Chad liked his own tweet.
Wow, that soans about right. Hey,
but it's fine. I don't care. We don't even care about Chad.
I don't want to make fun of Chad
anymore.
But explain this. I don't want to make fun of Chad anymore. But tell me, what was the deal with Chad and Kevin got him in the apartment in Tampa? What's the story behind that?
Gladwell Ape's apartment. Gladwell Ape's a good egg.
Yeah, he's a fan of the show of MLC.
MLC,
and so he set Chad up, because he lived in Tampa. He was like, "Yeah, I'll set you up in an apartment and all that." And then Chad moved out. Apparently, I don't know, but
he got it through MLC. Good for Chad. He's a little.
Good for him, but good for him for stealing credit cards. He's going to be having a nice cold place here in January when his trial starts. I can't wait. I want to live stream his trial. I can't wait.
You know what I was thinking today, because we were talking about it in another very secretive place. It would be classic if somebody that lives there, maybe somebody last name Ape, could somehow figure out a way. Obviously, it's completely illegal to record. But if we could talk, if Chad's trial was on True TV, I mean, that'd be. I'd use all my.
That's not gonna happen. But guys, listen to this. Kevin doesn't want Chad to get in trouble, because if the more trouble Chad gets in, the worse it makes Kevin look.
Kevin's fine. Kevin's always gonna be fine. I
agree that
Kevin always comes out fine. Kevin always comes out
fine. No, I
want
to hear Alex's MLC opinions.
I'm an MLC patron.
Patron.
I'm a fan, but what I'm saying is, I just think for Kevin's sake, he doesn't want to see, even if he has beef with Chad, he doesn't want to see Chad go to jail, because that's going to be such a stain on Chad's legacy. You guys are going to make fun of him.
I think Kevin wants nothing more at this point than Chad to go into jail.
Yeah.
Kevin's
bitter. You guys get that vibe? You do get that vibe?
Of course. I know Kevin. I've met the guy. I've met the guy.
Yeah,
if he goes to jail, everyone's going to listen to Kevin's next show at the least.
Exactly.
Oh, God. But Kevin can get one show. I mean, I know Kevin doesn't care that. He's not wanting to go to jail for his show.
He's going to find a new co-host like that. He's going to find a new co-host.
I wish he would do
a co-host.
Well, he doesn't really, but why didn't he do a show with Kumia? I wish he would do a show with Kumia.
I do too. Honestly, I do too. I believe that 100%. Like when he did that last show with Kumia. Dude, I was laughing my fucking balls off. But
he's better than Landau was with him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you think for a fucking second that Kevin doesn't wish Chad to go to jail in January, it's dumb.
I didn't realize that. I mean, I just didn't get that impression. I thought he kind of pushed that front off.
He's not playing a character. Kevin's not playing a character.
Yes.
That's who he is. That's who he is in real life. When I met Kevin, he was an asshole. I loved it. I was like, holy shit, that's exactly what I would expect. Well, and he's an asshole on a show.
This is what I called him. He's an anti-humorist. He's actually Al Bundy from Married with Children. He's literally like the living version of that. And that's why he's so funny, because he scored 4 touchdowns in a high school football game. Like, he was on SNL. He banged Sarah Silverman. His brother is like, best friends with Dave Chappelle. So he's like this close, but he's still the 4 touchdowns. But he's still great. I still love Kevin, but that's what makes him good, is that he has that edginess. What makes Kevin funny,
dude, what makes Kevin funny is that he doesn't give a fuck about any of that. He's going to go do his spots, He's going to go home to his wife and kids, do his thing, and enjoy. He doesn't care about all this bullshit like we all do.
Truly.
You know what I mean?
The last time I hung out, I got he's nice enough to let me hang out with him. He's doing spots at the Cellar, and we walked in, and the first thing he said was dead ass serious. It was, I fucking hate comics.
No shit.
The guy
you guys do comedy. You guys
no, I don't do comedy. No. I messaged him that I was coming down to see a show, and he's like, meet me. He's a fucking really good to his fans and nobody else.
But I'm saying comedy clubs, dude, are places you go to die. They're like, they are literally torture chambers for people. It's a very unique, weird experience.
But some guys get caught up in that loop, dude. Like, especially like Kevin. He's been doing clubs for 20, 25 fucking years, man. That's what he does.
He could give every Chuckle Hut in the United States.
Every Chuckle Hut, every Laugh Factory, everything.
Yeah.
Hey, what is the conspiracy nobody knows about, needs to talk about? Alex Stein, Prime 99.
Beautiful question.
Go.
Well, there's a lot of conspiracies, but like for me, where I'm real passionate.
We need to know, right? We don't know.
This is what I was going to say. I'll start you off with this one.
Sorry.
I was supposed to do a debate Friday. Yesterday we had to reschedule, but the debate is on the 12th. I got a message the guy had to reschedule, so I could have done a show last night, but I didn't find out till like right before I thought I was going to debate. So what I'm saying is, I'm debating the moon landing. So the 1969 to 1972 Apollo moon.
Who are you debating?
Right.
I'm debating a guy named McToon. He's like a fake astrophysicist. He's a fucking jerk off.
I don't
Sounds like
a
drop an
planet.
anvil on his head.
But what I'm saying is that when you look at
McToon.
conspiracy, you look at all the weird conspiracies, this and that. This is why the moon landing for me is so egregious. And like I'm a 9/11 expert. I can talk about all these conspiracies, but why the moon landing is so egregious is today NASA has a thing. Even their official story is that today, with their technology, we can't go through what is called the Van Allen radiation belt. That is a deadly layer of radiation about 1,000 miles, they say, from our Earth's, from the surface of the ground. So the Apollo moon missions were able to go through it 18 times there and back on technology that the astronauts didn't even know. They weren't even sure about the Van Allen radiation belt when they asked them about it later. And they asked, literally, if you look, there's a million different reasons other than that, but this is for me the most important. It's so egregious too, is that 1969 through 1972 moon landings, they had these special spacesuits that they can't do today. And the surface of the moon in the sunlight is positive 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the shade, negative 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's actually a 400-degree transition.
Have they
Listen. Let me finish. Okay.
Yeah,
it's a 400 different transition. We don't have a suit that can do that today. Yet, multiple astronauts came back from filming it, the fake filming, and had scars and injuries on their hands because they couldn't get a hand mechanism to work on all the astronauts. So if they couldn't get the hand mechanism
to work on my astronaut last week. But,
exactly. Yet they can't recreate these suits. They can't. So forget about the rocket technology that we can't recreate. Forget about the lunar lander that you don't have the blueprints that we can't recreate. We can't recreate the freaking suits that you need to walk on the moon. So just the whole entire story for me is fake, and I'm an expert when it comes into that. I can get really deep into it, but that for me
Wait
is
a minute.
so
is
fake.
it? So we didn't do it at all, or do we have alien technology?
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe the alien technology. No, we have no. There's no way we can go to the
Alex,
moon. They describe the moon as the dusty rock. I don't believe that to be the case either.
The question I wanted to ask you, and fuck you for saying about the knowledge level, because look, we're just having fun out here, Jimmy. What is your favorite conspiracy theory to investigate?
Well, 9/11 is like one that I consider myself.
It is wild.
Yes
it's
or no?
Wild.
Jews.
Well, Israel has their fingerprints all over it. They got a text message not to go into work that day, so that's obvious. And all you got to do is look at who benefited from starting a war with the 7 biggest Muslim countries that were a threat to the Middle East. To Israel. So that's why they benefited from 9/11.
Did you do this, Stancil?
Sorry, Alex. Yes, Ashley, are you there? This is a very specific thing I wanted to let her address.
Okay,
that's fine. Come on, Ashley. I thought you don't have all ladies. Now you got a nice lady coming on.
Yeah, sorry. We have a lady calling in. Stancil apparently sent the leak to someone, which I'm fine with. Stancil is
I'm in the streets. I sent it to.
He's the admiral. You see the hat? He's obviously
I'm a man of the people.
Producer.
I love
He's
the
a man of the people. If Ashley could figure out how to do her camera and mic, that'd be great. If not, we'll keep talking about 9/11.
Yeah.
9/11 freaks me out.
Yo.
Hey, Ashley.
Hi, I'm at work, so unfortunately
Oh,
I
that's
can't
fine.
be on camera.
That's
if
fine.
you want me to call back another time.
No.
Okay. Hi,
This is-
Alex.
No, you're
Hey, Ashley, what's up, though? What do you
This
have
is
to
gonna-
say? Say something. You can say
This
it
is
off
going to
cam.
be quick anyway, especially if you're at work.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanted
at work,
to give you a
so-
platform to address. You have been getting cold-shouldered, and you have beef with In Hot Water as a caller. Are you correct? Is that correct?
Well, not anymore. Gino apologized.
Did he apologize?
he didn't apologize.
Did he apologize to you? I don't know what he did, but what did he do? I will go after Gino. I like Gino, but I
You
will
better go
after
after
him.
Gino because
What did he do?
Gino blocked me on Twitter.
Well, speaking of Red Bar, though, what the fuck happened to
that
Red Bar?
cocksucker.
I know, but what happened to him? I used to love that song.
He's a clown who
Gino
cares. Hope he
is
dies of
fine,
cancer.
bro. Is that what he has? Cancer? I thought he has like
Yeah,
Crohn's.
of course he has cancer. Look at the guy.
Is that really what he has, Ski
Look
Mask? I
at the
hate that
guy.
for him.
Look
I
at-
don't like
look at
that. That's
the guy.
terrible. He's entertaining. Give him a break.
Come on, no, he's not.
You should
He
play
does-
a
he does
sound.
You guys don't like him at all?
8-hour shows.
I don't,
You don't
I
like
don't
him at
have
all?
any idea who he is. I don't know him either way. I'm not even kidding.
He's been doing it a long time. I mean, he's one of the OGs when it comes to being a broadcaster like on his own.
Hold
so
on,
you gotta
Ashley,
give him
so
a
we
little
can let you
respect.
go.
Yeah, Ashley, what's
Oh, yeah.
going on? What do you want to say?
What do we need to do to Gino?
I don't have anything to say. He apologized, but yeah, he
He
West Coast Gino
apologized.
promised.
Okay.
He promised
All right.
he would hang out with West Coast fans, and then he didn't.
Oh.
He was with some
wow.
girl, wasn't he? With some girl when he was in California on his social media. It looked like he was with some lady, like drinking really early. Sounds about right. It looked like they were. I'm saying it looks like they were mixing orange juice and vodka very like around 10 a.m.
If
I
you
think.
watch
that's
In
not-
Hot
that's
Water,
not
you
all they
know
were
he
mixing.
slept on a sidewalk as well.
All right,
Recently.
Ashley, thank you
Only
so
if you
much
watch
for
In Hot
listening to
Water.
the show. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you
guys.
soon,
Have a
okay?
good
Thanks,
show.
Ashley.
She made
Thank
it
you,
just-
Ashley.
Could have just made something up, but that's fine.
It's all right. Sorry
What are
about
you gonna
that.
do?
No,
No,
Alex.
that's
Sometimes
great.
I
we
was.
get
I
callers
thought there was
and-
beef. I go to the beef.
Yeah, no, we go to
I'm
the
a fucking
beef.
farmer. I go to the beef.
So, do you guys consider yourselves basically the MLC? I mean, you're not just MLC, but what are we kind of like the you guys are like a comedic after show. What did you guys call yourself? The MLC after
we
show?
started
Great question.
we started as the MLC after show.
Yeah.
Like the wrap up show. And then
You guys are like a wrap up show. I like that. Sorry, because you guys are Howard Stern nuts, right? I mean, I'm a Howard Stern nut.
Never
now.
listened to Howard Stern.
So
Oh, wow.
I
I was
started
in O&A.
I started as a Howard Stern nut because of my stepmom. When she used to drive her car, she would listen to Howard all the time because she's from
Same with
New
my
York
mom.
when I lived in Texas. And then from there, I learned about Artie, of course. And I listened to his podcast. And the day that I heard Kevin give so much beef to Artie, I immediately went to everything Kevin would do because I was like, no one talks to Artie like that. But I was like, holy fuck, someone just talked to Artie like that.
Yeah.
So I've been following Kevin ever since.
When he told him to drink Clorox.
Oh my, no. On his Artie.
Oh,
Quit
on his own
podcast.
show. Yes, I
Yeah,
remember.
and then
that.
he went to his
yes.
apartment. Remember, he went to his
100%.
apartment
He
and
went to his
asked.
apartment. He's like, why
asked
you
for the
put me
fat
on Facebook
junkie.
Live? Why you put me on
I
Facebook?
actually remember that podcast.
I was like,
That's a
who the fuck is this guy? I had no idea who Kevin Brennan was.
Well-
And then ever since, yeah, we've just been a Kevin Brennan wrap up. So
It's funny, y'all just had Bob Levy on this. Dude, I'm an OG Howard Stern fan from the E Show. I can't believe, Jim, you didn't grow up watching the E Show and you're the same age as me. I watched that like every episode.
E-show?
With Howard Stern? Yes, dude.
No, I was never really a Howard Stern fan.
Wow, I was like, I mean, I'm diehard. So you guys had Bob Levy on, dude. He was on the Stern Show, a big main character for nearly 5 or 6, 7 years.
I knew Lee, obviously.
Yeah,
Lee.
Bob. I'm just saying, y'all just had him on the show. It's just funny that he was, he kind of made his bones going on Howard. But now I hate Howard. Now I can't
Dude,
even
Howard
stand
stinks.
Howard. Yeah,
Howard
he
has stunk
sucks.
since 2014, man. He just went off. It just stinks.
Dude, no, he's the worst. But then I like O&A. But dude, I go back and I listen to the old Patrice and O&A stuff. That stuff is some of the best radio there is. Do you guys listen to that old stuff, or what do you
Of
guys think
course,
about?
man. I
Yeah.
listen to everything. That's
My
that's
first comedy show was Patrice, Jimmy Norton, and Rich Voss at my college at 2003 in the quad.
They probably talked about that on air. I'm sure they talked about that gig on
yeah,
air.
that was kind of I had to have I listened to him around then. I don't know.
I don't know. I know it's kind of hard. Like it's all fuzzy because it's that long ago. But I'll tell you this much: to see Opie though, it's weird that Opie and I have like the same like YouTube following. I mean, he's bigger than me. Obviously, he's Opie from Opie and Anthony. But you would just think that he would at least have the similar success as Anthony. Anthony's just doing a lot better than him. I'm surprised that like Opie couldn't figure it out. I guess he's just that unlikable. He just sucks that much,
Not very good on his own. No.
No. He's really not.
Just freaking I've tried to listen to that a few times, and
he sucks.
He stinks.
Dude, he was one of the biggest radio broadcasters there was. Like, at least Anthony has a network with other guys on it. He's doing it like now. Opie's literally like us. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy Opie's still creating content, I guess, but it's just a sad fall from grace.
It's nice that he's still creating content, but I've been to Kumia Studios, and I'm like, this place knows what's going down. Like I've done Wet Spot a couple times. I've done,
See, I love Chrissy. Why did? So you think that feud Kevin is kind of fake? Because I like Chrissy and Mayor.
I'm glad you brought that up. I wanted to hear more of your thoughts.
Me and Chrissy went skiing last March, and we had a fucking blast.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, Chrissy
she's
for
awesome.
a girl.
She's
so much bathroom.
Fun.
Exactly. I imagine so. She's way cooler than most girls you talk to ever.
Dude, Chrissy is one
Chrissy's
of the coolest
classic.
girls I've ever met. She is so nice. She will have anyone on her show. If you want to be on her show, you can be on her show.
You said it best, Alex. She was a hard worker. She
grinds, dude.
awesome.
You got to respect the grind.
Every fucking morning, I'm waking up with Chrissy Mayer post a new podcast. I'm like, God damn it! We got fucking 3 or 4 other podcasts got to listen to. Shit.
It's just how it is, dude. She's a grinder, and that's what I like.
I
about
agree
her.
with what you said on MLC, man. You said you were trying to converse Kevin to have Chrissy on, and I believe that would be a very, very good idea.
That'd be a great episode. No doubt.
Oh my God, it would be a great episode if we could get Chrissy on fucking MLC. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I bet he'll do it. He kind of says he wants to keep the beef. I don't know.
What do you think?
I think she should do it. I think he should do it. I think it would be very entertaining, and I think they have more in common than they think.
Yeah, exactly.
No doubt. Okay, so where are you guys, Jim? Are you guys both on the East
Pull up
Coast?
that picture. In the meantime, go ahead, Alex.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. Are you guys near like the epicenter of all this? You're on the East Coast, right?
East Coast, Stanford, CT. I don't care.
Oh, you're in Connecticut now. That's cool. I love The Office, and Jim moved to Stanford. You guys remember The Office? I used to love that show.
Yeah, fuck that. That wasn't. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
Well, one episode they went to Stanford. Stanford's like on the water. It looks nice. They made Stanford look nice. So Stanford, Connecticut is. I've never been to Stanford. Is it a nice place? I've been to Greenwich, Connecticut, but not.
It
Stanford.
pretty much is now. I was born and raised here, and it pretty much is now. It's the classic kind of
suburb.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like the city type of people. It's starting to fill up with like the hipsterish, whatever type. Like they have all these luxury apartments downtown. You know the bullshit.
Yeah, gentrification. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was growing up, it was still kind of whatever. Still pretty hood. We had a part of town you couldn't go to. So
now it's all
now.
Nice.
Everything is actually wildly outpriced. They just blasted the prices of
what's
everything.
the reason for this whale? What's the reason for the
is this
picture
Trisha
of whale?
Paytas? Who is it?
Here we go. Do you guys know who this is for starters?
I have no idea who this is.
Alex.
Who is this lady?
That is Jessica Simpson.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. But that's an unfavorable angle light. I mean, there's a lot going on.
She's huge. That was her from.
Alex
she
kinda,
just
Alex
posted it.
Right.
This is break. I'm Hollywood News here. This is just from last week. She posted this and said it was her in 2017 and blah 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 body image blah 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 blah. But that is her. Look how fat she is.
Well, that's a slump buster. That's the definition of a slump buster. That's what you need to find, Jim. You need to find that exact girl.
I don't mind that. You used to be in love with her.
Exactly. And just lay her down gently. And just gently lay her down. No, don't even bang her hard. Bang her softly. Try to make her feel like you like her. Don't use her and abuse her. Don't, toss her out like a towel. Give her a little romance. So they're like, romance is dead.
Do you like
it's
me?
missing.
Do you like me?
Well, don't do that. You don't want to actually seem it. That's another thing is you don't want to seem that available or that desperate. That's like the opposite. Girls, as a matter of fact, most girls like a guy that's in a relationship already. That's how sick these women are. And I'm not saying all women, but it's weird. It's like when you're in a relationship.
They're sick.
No, I'm just saying when you're in a relationship, a girl's like, oh, he's more attractive. He's got something going on.
You want to see how sick women are? Let me show you a little something real quick. Okay?
What is this?
You're gonna love it. I promise you're gonna love it.
Speaking of Jessica Simpson, I was once asked for my autograph as Nick Lachey. That's a fact. When
I like that. I'll take that.
Tips in the front, and I had a leather jacket, and I was in the city. True story. That is 1,000 screens going backwards and backwards.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like one time, the big fat guy from these Bud Light commercials, he was like kind of famous from I forget. And one time I saw this random guy on the street in LA. I was like, "You're from that commercial." I was so drunk. This was years ago. And I was so embarrassed. The guy's like, "No, dude, I'm not from that commercial at all." So did you tell him that when they said you're who, Jeremy Piven? Who did they think you were? Who did you say?
I thought I was Nick Lachey.
Oh, Nick Lachey.
I brought that up because Jessica Simpson reminded me. But this was early 2000s. In the
so did you say yes or
girls.
no? Did you
Three
say yes?
girls in my leather jacket. No, I said, no, it's not me. I was out with my parents for dinner.
Duh.
What could have been? Everything would have been different if I just said yes, I am.
And
Nick
you
Lachey.
just dropped your
Let's
pants.
have sex. I'm a preteen. Let's have sex.
All right, here we go. Chad Zumach tweeted last night.
Breaking news!
Breaking news that he is affiliated with Neil Brennan, Chad Zumach, of course, Hugh Fink, and Dave Attell. Oh, wow. Are you Greg Riddle? Oh, Robert Kelly. Wow, Anthony Kumi. Are you really? You do a show once a year, you fuck. 7 likes, 1 retweet.
You think?
Wow, look at that picture of Anthony, though. Anthony does not picture well. That's one thing about it.
Dude, you're so
all of his
right about
Opie and Anthony, like all of his press photos, Anthony's got like so much charisma and so much energy, but you take a picture of him, it just doesn't like, give you a good indication of who he is. You can't judge his book by his cover. He just doesn't look the same. It's weird.
Why are comedy headshots all so bad? Like they're all terrible. Just take a normal headshot. You're supposed to look funny in that?
Because they're getting at the bargain basement headshot. Not that it even matters. I'm sure. So, I don't know which photographer to use, but it's just
get it.
There's not that many options.
Name of comedy
you can
clubs. Both suck. Comedy headshots.
It's not hard
in the
to
name
take
of
a fucking photo.
Exactly. It's really not.
All right. So can we get into the fact that our Cowboys, mine and your Cowboys, are kicking ass this year?
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Cowboys. No, they're 6-1.
We're not allowed to talk about sports.
Yeah, I don't really like. Well, this is what I'm going to say.
Because there hasn't been 2 sports shows in the last 2 weeks, you fucking asshole.
Quality over content for us.
Well, Jim, I won't even talk about sports that much, but the NFL is just so annoying, dude. I'm just at the point now I don't even want to support. Like I supported the Cowboys my whole life. Now I've given them so much cold hard cash because I was like brainwashed into thinking like, oh, I love it. I want to support. I want to go to the games. Now, I've been to a game this year, but I'm saying I used to have season tickets. I would never miss a game.
No,
I'm just starting just to less and less like the NFLs or dude, I hate the NBA. I fucking can't. I can't
watch
the Mavs
game.
I don't like Mark Cuban so much. I don't care if the Mavs lose. If they win, it's good because I like that people are happy. Like, dude, the vibe in Dallas when the Cowboys are winning is so much better than if they're losing. So I want them to win. I'm a fan. But at the end of the day, dude, I'm done putting my heart and soul into the careers of 24-year-old millionaires that don't give 2 shits about me.
I agree.
Okay,
I
cool.
agree. Wait, and how old? Wait, let me ask you this. How old are you?
35. That's what I said earlier.
We're the same age.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
so
the
exactly.
same age as
I'm at the
Stancil.
same point. I watch it for entertainment, but I don't really care anymore. And that just happened over the last few years, and especially it goes with just what the league's been doing with all the the straw that broke the camel's ass was when they let the players choose whatever number they wanted, no matter what the position.
What do you mean?
You have linebackers wearing number 7 now.
Oh yeah, they just made that rule, so it's like college now.
Wearing number 30s. I get.
John Madden would be sick. I mean, he's still alive. He's about to do an interview, but he doesn't broadcast anymore. He would never. But dude, at the end of the day, fuck it. I don't even care what numbers these players pick. They need this. That's what's so dumb is the NFL is so annoying. Even like in its heyday, they were against dancing. Dude, the NFL should encourage dancing 100%. More cameras, more dancing. That's what the fans want. And these assholes that run the league, they like want to make it exclusive, or they want to give all these penalties for hitting the quarterback. It's not the same game. Yeah,
it's guys being guys. That's all it is.
If you score a touchdown in a football game, you should be able to get butt naked and run in the stands.
Exactly.
And,
if you score a touchdown, you should be able to rip all your fucking clothes off, go into the stands, and rape a bitch.
I disagree.
Not rape,
maybe not that far, but
I disagree. I don't like celebrations. Score the touchdown, get back on the fucking bench, and shut.
You don't like the celebration.
I can't stand celebration, especially if they're losing. I don't care if you get a sack. If you're losing, even if you're winning, just do your fucking job. I don't like celebrations. Let's game winning, or if you're really blowing them out.
I'm a showman. I need showmanship. Right? I love the touch.
I love it too, man. I love it too, especially
when T.O. went to the middle of the thing and then they hit him. That shit is. You remember that forever
because
I look that video up all the time. It's a classic fucking video.
But that's talking shit. That's fighting the other team. I'm all for that.
Of course, that's what
But that's celebrating on the end zone after a touchdown. They should be celebrating like that every play and fist fighting every play. It sucks now. I mean, they're all
it's gay. The group celebrations.
All right, Alex.
Oh, that
Stein,
is gay.
Alex
The group
Stein,
celebrations are
the
gay.
rowing the boats.
Who's going to the bowl this year? Who's going to the bowl?
Well, dude, at the beginning of the year, I thought the Cowboys were going to stink. Now,
I thought the same fucking thing.
dude, I think the Cowboys, for whatever reason, because the world is so messed up, America is like so crappy that look at this. The Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year, they were a really good team.
They stink.
But listen, Andy Reid's son, Britt Reid, runs over a girl before the game. The refs luckily called.
I love how you just say, he just runs over a girl.
He ran over a 4-year-old.
No
Well, and then listen, and then they called 11 first half penalties, a record-breaking amount of penalties on the Kansas City Chiefs because they don't want to let them win the Super Bowl after they just paralyzed a 4-year-old girl. So I'm saying these refs influence it more than you think. And I think these people are so tied in with like Joe Biden and like making.
Fuck.
I know, but
Let's go
I hate Joe Biden. But what I'm saying is like these leagues. The problem is the world is run by multinational corporations, guys. We're not run by human beings. All these I know it sounds stupid, but listen. These politicians.
I love it.
But listen, let me tell you this. The politicians all have political action committees. They are all funded in order to keep their seat or in order to get campaign contributions. They have to bend over for these companies. So these companies are in all over. They're not just in America. So they're multinational. So they're called globalists. The NFL, the NBA, these are global companies now because they make just as much money in China or in whatever country. So they don't care about America's benefits. So they will actually trick us with the sport.
How much Adderall do you take a day?
I don't take any. People, this is all primetime 99. But
we were both thrown out of school in 3rd grade or something.
But I was prescribed it. I don't take it. But this is what I'm saying with the NFL is they want to keep us so dumb and so distracted that because the Cowboys haven't won in forever and the Cowboys are the most popular team and the world is actually like totally crumbling. Society is at this brink of disaster. They would give us the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl to try to, make things less bad for the idiots that are just so sunk into the football sports because of, they're like, the Cowboys are winning. Maybe the world isn't as shitty as I think. And I believe that to be the case. I think this is maybe the Cowboys' year.
Do you think that? Yeah, I do believe it's the Cowboys' year.
All the way through.
That was a great take. I do believe it's the Cowboys' year. Do you believe it's the same way with the Jets? Like if they were to project something like that for the Jets.
What are the Jets? They've won one game or two games?
They're awful. I can't. I
don't mean this year. I mean
not worth talking about. Don't waste time talking about the Jets.
Well, we don't do, but they got that kid.
How did they
What's
blow out a
we
game?
need a black mobile quarterback.
How did they blow out a game last year?
No,
and
but
fucking lose?
I like who's the quarterback for the Jets. His mom is anti-vacation. She doesn't like this. Oh, is that why? She's woke. She's red pilled. Yeah, she's hardcore. Well, I like his mom. His mom's hot and she's all outspoken.
Yeah,
most of these NFL people, dude. I would, but listen to Aaron Rodgers, dude. He says that he's unvaccinated. Gets
I like that interview.
Yeah, I like that. Makes me like him too.
I fucking hated Aaron Rodgers.
But he used to have a boyfriend.
Until I don't give a fuck.
I don't care either.
Until he said some shit like that, I was like, "Fuck yeah, Aaron."
Well, I just don't like Aaron because he always beat the Cowboys.
He
always beat the Cowboys.
The Pat McAfee show on YouTube. If you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
And now the media is killing.
Yeah, but that was great. That was great, and it's just even common sense shit that you have to listen to get it from athletes, and our leaders can't just fucking talk honest about shit. It's terrible.
It's because our leaders don't care about us. Because let me tell you guys this real quick. This is I always say this bit, so this is the first time you're listening to it. What happened was A&W root beer. You guys have heard of that? They sold hot dogs.
I
hate root beer. Fuck root beer.
Yeah, but you know of A&W, the hot dog stand. They sell burgers and stuff. Yes.
I know
so they were actually in business before McDonald's, and then McDonald's beat them. So what A&W did, it was like in the late 80s, they did a nationwide market survey to compete against the McDonald's Quarter Pounder. And they actually did the market-wide survey, the market research survey at all the malls in America, however they do it. And they'd ask people what they thought was a better value, $3.99 for a 3rd-pound burger or, $4.19 for a quarter-pounder burger. And overwhelmingly, people picked the quarter-pounder burger because they thought that was more meat than 1/3. So what I'm saying is we're dealing with people that are basically mentally retarded. Society is that dumb. And I'm not that smart either. But, guys, what happens is we just want to say, somebody else figured it out.
I'll just get right now, but I'm not stupid.
No,
exactly.
All you got to do is drive.
Some people get smarter when they
anywhere.
drink. I'm saying, and I don't drink anymore, but as I'm saying, some people get smarter when they drink. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works. But
I've noticed it more and more. You drive anywhere, and you could see the low IQ anywhere you want to drive at just about any time. The IQ is through the floor. That's all you got to see is how people drive.
And the bigger the group is, the dumber we get, guys. We're like literally like cattle. When you go to an NFL game, that's a perfect example. You just go to your seat. Everybody's in line to take a pee, in line to buy a beer. I mean, we cattle ourselves. We turn ourselves into cattle. It's very weird. Like we don't want to stand out in a group.
Where's the beef?
So you think? Yeah, where's the beef? Are you the beef starter? Are you the real beef starter?
I'm the drama starter. I'm like Pitbull. I'm a fireball. Dun, 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 dun. I want to have a little, pizzazz. I'm not going to be like a bump on a log.
Alex, I'm going to give you 3 minutes just to spit off some
Take us home.
What are we? Oh, yeah, the episode's almost done. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, this is what you need to look into. This is the one I lose everybody on.
Yeah,
well, this is the one.
Alex,
this is the one everybody says is crazy.
What are you looking into?
This is what I am, a geocentrist. So I think Earth is the center of the universe, and I believe the sun, moon, and stars rotate around us. You say, Alex, why do you believe the sun and moon and stars rotate around us? This is why. This is a very hot take. This is what they say the machinations of the universe are. They say the Earth is a ball that's 25,000 miles around the equator, and they say that it is spinning 1,100 miles an hour. And then on top of that, they say that it is going. The sun is going 1.4 million miles an hour, and we're orbiting the sun 66,600 miles an hour. So on top of the 4 different directions, and then in the Milky Way galaxy is going 4.5 million miles an hour through an ever expanding universe of space. Yet when you look up Polaris, the North Star, is in the same exact spot every single night. And if you use a time-lapse camera, or if you film for a long time, you actually see the machinations of the stars rotating around the North Star. So listen, I don't know the shape of the Earth. You can look into the Antarctica Treaty. You can look into Werner von Braun. You can look into a lot of stuff, but I'll tell you this much. From what they say, that we're moving 5 different directions, and we can see Polaris, the North Star, every single night is impossible. So the story that they tell us about the heliocentric model is provably false. So
I've heard that before.
Beautiful.
I knew you were going with that. That's
beautiful.
Legitimate argument. Ski mask.
Stancil, what do you got to plug?
Plug my ass. I got nothing to plug. Follow me at Stancil Jim with a C. Who cares? Oh, well, fuck it. I'll give Secret Show a plug. I'd do nothing for it, but try to promote it. Day after Thanksgiving, Kevin Brent, Coscob, Connecticut. Kevin Brennan, Bob Levy, Barry Ribs, Joe Conti hosting. Come suck your dick off, blow off your whole family the day after Thanksgiving, kick your wife, tell your wife to clean the fucking dishes and vacuum the fucking rug, and you tell her to figure out the kids, and you drive down to Coscob, Connecticut, 8 p.m. And that's it.
That's
Absolutely. Alex Stein.
Thank you,
Alex.
Alex.
What's going on?
Classic.
Dude, not a lot. You guys want to check out my channel, The Conspiracy Castle? I try to create content
Dude,
all the
time. You were so much fun, man. You were so much fun. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, it's Ski Mask. Thank you. You guys rocked. I know you guys are wild, and I'm a big MLC fan, so I like that you guys are creating the MLC universe. You guys are keeping it alive. You guys are. I appreciate that. So thank you guys for doing that.
Awesome, dude. That was a great compliment.
Hey, I can only kiss your ass so much because
Finish your plug.
The Conspiracy Castle. Follow my show, and dude, let's do it again. Well, dude, you guys come on my show, we'll do it again, and hopefully we'll get Kevin and we'll troll Neil. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna be in the mix now. Now that I'm in the mix, I'll stay in the mix. So we got this going on.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Mix it up. Fuck Neil. Fuck Chad. Who else?
Fuck Chad.
Lenny.
Fuck Neil. Fuck Lenny.
Fuck Brian.
Lenny's the king of the Jewish community, centers.
Who
I
else?
mean, that's where he gets laid. Yeah, he's the king of the JCC.
We got
Grove
some new
Street
undies
Bikes.
up. We got some new underwear up. It's called Big Piece. Go
Fuck
check out those new
Leslie
underwears.
Jones.
Get those for fucking Christmas. I'm telling you guys right now. Anyways, boys. Good fucking show. It was so nice to have you on. I'm so glad you did the show.
Fuck Uncle Vinny.
Thank you so much. Yeah, fuck Vinny. Fuck Neil.
Fuck them all. All right, I love you guys. We're gonna do this again. It's on Twitter.
Dude, we're definitely gonna do this again.
All right, I'll hit you guys on Twitter. All right, I gotta use the restroom.
We never landed on the
Peace.
moon.
No way we landed on the moon. You guys are.
It's not in the broadcast. Love you, bro.
All right.